What?
Well, not because of me, but because of you. If we're together and people see us, they might think that...
It doesn't bother me. Does it bother you?
Due to the illness of Jerry Verdorn, today the role of Ross Marler will be played by Louis Arnold.
Edward!
Practicing your triple somersault dive? Dr. Guthrie, time no... Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
Oh, my gosh.
Did I startle you?
Listen, why don't you wash it off right away? Get
and
seltzer or
all
something?
dressed. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll go clean up.
What did I do?
No, nothing. It's...
Oh. I'm supposed to be meeting Mindy Lewis. Have you seen her?
She's here?
Is that Blake?
Oh, Michael, you are so bad.
Ed, Ross, hey. Has anybody seen where Melinda went?
Oh, hi, Blake. Do you have something I can borrow for my hair? I used the dryer upstairs, and look what happened.
Sorry, I know. But it's okay. It's not too bad.
Really? Well, maybe I can rush it into submission.
So, who are you brushing your hair for these days, anyway? I saw Nick McHenry. Was it you he was looking for?
Yeah, he found me.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm just gonna ask. Are you guys back together again?
Well, I think maybe we might be. Sort of.
You sound like me when I talk about Ross. Oh, you strong, handsome go-getter, you. See, my lord and master is here on business, too.
Just a little job I may or may not be doing for Mindy Lewis.
Oh, she's in the ladies' room. You want me to get her? No, better yet. Why don't you just bill her for every minute she spends on her hair? You'd be very proud of me, too, because I have actually persuaded Alan Michael and Spaulding to agree on something.
Good for you. Good for you. Or is it?
Well, you know, Blake, she can be very, very persuasive when she wants to be.
Yeah, she bats those beautiful eyes, and who can say no?
Well, I don't see where eye batting's any more suspect than a good old firm, hairy handshake.
It was quite the different effect, I think.
Listen, I have to go to Spaulding. Do you want me to pick up dinner, or are you going to eat here?
What do you think?
Excuse me. Hello.
Hi, Eve. How are you?
What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's been away. Did you hear?
So, we went to the Caribbean, and it didn't ruin my manners.
The corporate tax advantage is not what it was in the 80s. I mean, some things are easier to deduct, but you weigh that against the legal fees, the accounting fees. I just realized I may be talking myself out of a job.
Well, this is exactly what I need. Advice.
Maybe more of it than you needed. You want to sleep on it?
Yeah, I think I better.
Good idea.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
You
We'll
too.
talk.
Thanks.
Nick, take care.
Have a good night, Ross.
Thanks.
Well, it finally happened.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
I've grown up.
Listen, how would you like to reverse one of the biggest career losses that you've had?
Which loss would that be?
Well, I just heard something very, very interesting. Namely, that Spaulding's sort of financially vulnerable right about now.
Not vulnerable enough for the likes of us.
Well,
believe
no,
me.
not just yet, but very, very soon. I thought it was going to take a few years, but apparently not. I just need to know if I can count on you.
The question to my mind is whether I or anyone can count on you.
Guess I deserve that. Look, Ross, I know that I messed up a lot of things for you, for a lot of people at the trial, but I am much more focused now. I've got my eyes set on the prize. I'm not going to mess you up again.
Good. See that you don't.
Have you seen my father? I have good news for you both. I've actually persuaded the Journal to start carrying Spaulding advertising again.
And who asked you to?
Dad did.
Oh? Well, I have no interest in supporting Holly's news rag whatsoever. Oh, good. You did that little job for me, and you changed the locks?
Yes, Miss Bradshaw.
Terrific. And did the police catch a hold of this Davis character?
John Davis?
We lost him, Miss Bradshaw. No telling how he found his way down there, but we think he must have got out by the sub-basement.
Well, as long as he's out of the building.
The police found somebody who saw him leaving the parking lot, not long after Mr. Thorpe.
Oh, I wonder if we ought to let Mr. Thorpe know that was happening.
We've been trying to locate him.
Why?
Well, keep trying.
You tried my mother?
Why don't you give that box to Miss Thorpe here?
Wait a minute,
Those are your personal belongings from your office, along with your father's personal belongings. I do hope he saves you a spot in the unemployment line. Because, you're fired.